guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Getting It Off with Chiamaka here once again after a very long time. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't know if it's me, but this my video is not giving what I wanted to give, but however it is, we have to manage. So today we're going to be having a video and audio kind of recording day today. For my YouTubers, it's been a while that I've been my followers on YouTube. It's been a while I posted fresh video here. Well, for those who follow me on my pod, I haven't really been absent there. I haven't really been absent there, but not very present there either. But I really want to get back to the whole thing. I want to get back to recording, writing, and all that. You know, a lot of distractions have come, and it's time to sink back to me, doing me. So today, but first of all, though, a lot has happened, and even if I want to start talking about it, it's not something I want to dish out at a go in just one recording. So I think we're just going to have a breakout. But in all that has happened, you know, it has just really, you know, they say you're learning constantly, yeah. So with all that has happened, it has been a moment of more growing up, more experiences to understand how human beings actually behave and how they can possibly just switch up at any time. It has been a lot of learning to appreciate oneself and what you can do, and then actually seeing the hand of God. Yeah, I mean, if I should start talking about how God has really been on my side, it's endless. It's not something I'm going to start, and it's not something I want to finish, because there's still more that God, you know, is still organizing and doing. But in all, really, I'm really hoping that with time I can dish a lot or a bit of those, either doing this too, recording audio and then a video, or I do an audio and then keep you updated on my YouTube as well. That's the deal, right? So today we're going to be talking about something that is about to happen to me, and all the shenanigans around it is something that I'm new to, and honestly I don't even know how to talk about it. In fact, the first time I got that letter, I really just wanted to pop up my camera, put on my other phone recorder, and just vent immediately. But a lot of things just started happening, so I think there's something I'm supposed to do, and I haven't even done that yet. I feel so unserious about it, but I just want the day to come and go. Okay, so a lot of ramblings. Let's cut the chase and get the cat. So I think 2 weeks ago, that should be around October 22nd, a lady approached me from the women's wing in my parish. So I'm a Catholic, and I am in Abuja, and I attend Holy Trinity Mitama. So one of the ladies approached me and said that she had something for me. Now when this lady approached me, she's also in a different group where, as a child, we've always had like a children's retreat kind of thing from this group. So our parents are this, and then the children, they kind of organize retreats for us and all that. So when she approached me, I was like, please don't tell me like you're coming to invite me for something, because even as a 18 years old, they invited me to come and do something, and I know I'm already smallish in size. So when I wore the clothes, I really felt small, and then I was like in the midst of children, so I was not really comfortable. You know, I didn't have any age mates, or at least age brackets to at least interact with. So when she approached me this time, I'm like, please God, don't tell me that this is like something like this is going to happen, you know. But then again, she forgot my letter that first day. The second day, she gave it to me, and then she started by congratulating me, how steadfast I have been, how faithful I have been in my faith and all that, seeing me and my sister grow, yada yada yada. So she gave me an envelope, and I was like, no, looking at her like, what are you congratulating me about? Like you can open it and check. And then I bring out the letter inside, and it turns out a babe is receiving an award from CW. Like instantly, my head just went phew. And the two places my mind went to was like, okay, so I'll be needing support on one side, and then secondly, how am I even going to go about this whole award thing? This was me just doing my quick thinking, yeah. And then she's like, that she was going to send me a different message for goodwill messages and all that, in case my friends want to support me. And already I'm like, which friends are going to support me? Like my mind was just pacing up and down. Yes, I knew I needed to calm down, but I was just doing plus and minus. I'm like, which of my friends is going to support me? Like, how am I even going to bring up that conversation with my friends? How many of my friends do I even want to give this to? And then how many of them understand it from the way, I don't know. So while I was in the midst of all this, she now whispers in a very sweet and lovely tone. She's like, and please, on that day, please support us with whatever you have. And guys, my smile just dropped. Instantly I was like, I didn't want to pretend like I didn't know what she was talking about. So by supporting them means any amount that I can support the women with, I should do that. So it now makes sense why with the whole award, tell your friends and everything. And honestly, I did not feel the award. I didn't feel it. For me, it was more like, people should just allow me, let me continue to grow in my faith. Like, you don't have to do this recognition thing, and then now you're doing it. It's more like you have to support us. So that part, I don't know. The whole of that morning, I told my dad, but I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then when he heard the name of the award, I was like, really? Because I think they've given him an award in church, and the title started with Pillar or something. So when he heard Pillar of Support, like, that's the award I'm going to be given, I was like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. Like, we laughed about it and all, and then he was like, that was a good one. So me going home, I'm like, so which of my friends am I, going to share this with? I could share it with one person at that time, like that day, gone. So I have this very good friend. He might eventually see this. It's just like there's a limit here, and that limit is not something I can go over, and it's a limit that I really respect. And the friendship I have with this person is one that I've always actually wanted to have. So although it might sound weird when I say it to maybe certain persons, especially when the limit is mentioned, but it's a friendship that is just pure and innocent, just full of learning and having very engaging conversations, So I shared with the person, and immediately he sent his support, and I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, I've never had, aside like the person that helps me purchase the phone I'm using to record, I've never had, and then aside my dad, in case my dad is seeing this, aside my dad, I have to say aside my dad, because I feel my dad sees my content. Oh my god. So aside my dad, the person that helps me with my phone, and then this person I'm talking about, I've never had like people around me who, by just mentioning something, are just quick to support me, and then quick to send in their appreciation or advice, like very tangible advice and all that. I was like, hold on, like, I just told you this, and it's like, what's the need to waste time? And again, I shared how I was not even sure how I was going to raise the money that I was going to give, because immediately that woman said that, like, my salary literally just flashed before me. I like to mention my salary because I am someone living within my means. I am really someone living within my means. So if I'm going to give anything, It has to be something that I can, to an extent, comfortably take out, and then just manage myself for a bit before the next salary comes in. I instantly didn't want to put myself in a position where I'm going to, like, see, I don't like borrowing, and then growing as an adult, I think pledging is not something that I want to invest in my life. If I'm at a place and I am touched to give, I'm really one that, I want to live a life where I give what I have. If it's something I have presently, maybe I can couple a bit of whatever it is that I have available and give comfortably. I rather do that. But to say I'm pledging, it's more like I'm borrowing, because when you borrow, you use whatever it is that you borrowed, you make use of it, and then when your own comes in, and then you remember that you have a payback to do. So when you're done with the payback, you're like, you're short of something, so you have to either just manage within what you have remaining, or you borrow again, and then it's like a circle. So I see borrowing as pledging, so bringing it back to what I earn. I didn't want to put or give anything that I know that I cannot comfortably take out of my account. So I discussed with this very good friend of mine, and he was like, really, yes, because you can't give what you don't have. Yes, I know I'm supposed to share with my friends and all that. I shared with a couple of people, but I realized that the people I shared it with probably saw it as them, like this group appreciating me. But even when I indirectly mentioned about money, I think two people kind of raised a bit of shoulders, say, oh, don't worry, we'll support you. But the vast majority are like, okay, congratulations, this is really good. And then when I bring in the money, it's like all laughter and we're good. So and see how to ask for things. See, I know everybody, when it comes to money, it's like, I don't even know how to ask. I don't know how to start the conversation. I am the real definition of that. No faking, no forming, nothing. Like, I do not know how to ask. And I think that was one of the challenges I had when I got that letter. I'm like, so who and who do I really even want to send this letter to? How do I want to start that money conversation? How do I want to please support me? In fact, I didn't even want to go to that goodwill message, because me for myself, I'm not even doing that. I'm just going to send my picture and my citation page. Like, that's all I'm going to be doing. Goodwill message, like, this is my first time here, so it doesn't have to be bam bam. And I feel like it's not, I don't know, sometimes, like, I'm saying sometimes because it's like a daily thought. Sometimes I've thought it like, it's not something like I have physically worked for, maybe with them or something, and they're recognizing me for it. So it's like, okay, my friends, come on, that kind of thing. But then on the other hand, it's more like they have seen me grow and all that. But then I think the major thing of this recording, really, to be honest, is I never knew that when it comes to giving award, the awardee in turn gives a token of support to the group. I think that is actually the main theme of this recording. I have just been rambling, but to be honest, guys, I hate that you have to get to this point to find out this strategic point. But honestly, I never knew. I think we can just say at this point that there are really parts of adulting that you are not told anything about until you are in that space. Because never would I have thought. Because if you come to my father's house, I have to say my father's house or my house. If you come to my father's house, he's got a lot of awards, like a lot of them. A lot of awards. So when I saw that, and when the woman said that to me, I'm like, so are you telling me that for each award my father has gotten, he had to give a token of support to the group? Because there are some awards that somewhere, I think it's in a park or something, but it's not all of them that he put out on display. So are you telling me it's supposed, like, in turn of getting awarded and all that, he has giving a token of say thank you for appreciating me. I thought award is more like we've seen your work, we've seen your contributions, we've seen your efforts, we've seen whatever it is, and we as a group were really, encouraging you and using you as a point of example to others who are looking for mentors and maybe people to motivate them, to live differently, to behave differently, to give differently. So you can really imagine my shock when I was told I should support is anything. And then I finally shared with someone else too recently. In fact, my sister couldn't even believe I had not sent it to him. I eventually sent it to him, and then I was bringing in the whole money interaction thing, and there was nothing like I'll support you kind of. But then he told me, he told me, because us in a different group as well, they're planning an award, and then he just reassured me that it was going to be a different thing. Now when he said that, I got it from the angle of say our award ceremony is not that you're coming to give us anything, but it's just really us appreciating you, and then since I've gotten that letter, yeah, I think it took me like 4 days before I shared it with a few persons that I did with, and then getting the feedback of say 2 people saying they were going to support me, and then the other majority, it's not like I even sent it to a lot of people, but the other part now just laughing with me. Even when I brought up the money issue, they just laughed. I was not like, so. And then again, it's something I want to like record, like just share event to you guys. So I was not like, okay, so how about I do this recording here, and do all my honest, see, this is not fake, this is an honest rambling, but then bring in like chip in and say, it's not like I like beg, but like, no, seriously, I was getting to the point to say, okay, what if I put out my account number and maybe someone led by the spirit will just send me something, so that maybe after I have gathered the one I have personally decided to give, and then I get a few extras, I could just add that. And then if at all I get to a point on that award day where maybe it has to be mentioned the contribution I'm giving them, I'll be like, okay, me and a few friends of mine are giving a sum of oh my god, see, I really thought of doing that recording at that point, the way I was thinking about it, and then just put out my account number. But I'm like, you know what, it's your first time, you don't really have to break your head. I mean, it gets better the next time you get an award, and maybe it's something that you have to give a token in a support of the group. You won't be in the same space that you are in now. So like, I call myself baby girl. I'm like, baby girl, don't worry about it. So just do the best that you can do now. However small it is support. However small it is honestly a support. So I really don't have to put out my account number. This is where I talk to myself most times. And again, coupled with the good advice I got from my good friend, I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I have to actually put out my account number. Like, guys, this is what was going through my mind. I even met another friend that was telling me that the one I even want to give is so much. Like, because it's like it's not coming from the youth, it's coming from the women, blah blah blah. But yeah, whatever it is though. So I wouldn't say the first time you're going to get an award, you're probably going to be giving a token to the group in support of whatever it is they're doing. But I would say, if you're going to be receiving an award and you know yourself and you know your group of friends, please broadcast it, because till now it's still very difficult for me to talk about this award. I don't know why. I really don't know why, because maybe I feel like a lot of people wouldn't get the angle of that support, like in terms of money, because it's an award, so you go, you show up, take your award, and maybe say a few words, not necessarily giving something in support of the group, So not many people understand it like that. And then this morning, my mom is like, you know, when you're given an award, you duplicate it and send to your friends. On that day, you will pick a table and sit down, and you know that's how doing award is. I just said okay. On that day, it's gonna be very simple because I'm a simple person. Ain't stressing myself. I'm not stressing my. I mean, it's the first time. I appreciate the honor. I really do, but I'm not going to do something outside my means of financial strength. So yeah, on that day I give whatever it is that I've been able to gather. If maybe friends get to view this and then they come to me like, ah, you didn't tell us, I'm really going to apologize and say okay. And then when you even talk about friends, I was thinking about that again. Like who are really my friends though? Because some of my friends might not really be in a position to aspire give me financial support, to be honest. And I really understand. Now this is another reason why the whole this broadcasting about their word is not really freaking me much, you know. So like I really understand the people that I'm friends with. So what's the need of, you know, I don't know. I think I've considered a lot, so I don't want to be in that position where they are saying, yeah, I'm begging for money or something. I know it's support, but you need support like money support, you know. But however it is, I might be overthinking, honestly. I might be overthinking, but like these are my thoughts, and as a first timer, I'm just okay. I'm actually really grateful that I actually in a position where I can remove something from my pay and be able to support the group. Because I don't know if this woman think I have money. You know, I usually get this look of say, you look good, your skin is glowing, you have money now, you have money. And sometimes I see that I'm like, where's the money? But most times again I'm like, you know, from your lips to God's ears, because the money you people are saying, me, I want it in my account, because if I have it in my account, maybe the things I want to do, not only for myself, but till we get to that point, let's not put hopes here and there, you know. But yeah, I feel really good that I've shared this. You won't believe it. I feel very good. But yeah, so I'm getting an award. I'm grateful for the appreciation. Not very comfortable with the support because I've seen an award differently. But this is adulting. You never know what is gonna happen, you know. So yeah, I am hoping to vlog that day. So in case you are seeing this and you're in Nigeria and you're in Abuja and you're thinking, where is this happening? You know, what time? What's the whole thing about? So it's happening at Holy Trinity Catholic Church, Mitawa. The event is taking place in the church premises at the event center, and it's for 2 p.m. that Sunday. It's on the 20th of November, third Sunday of November. Literally next week Sunday. I'll be next week Sunday, 20th. So yeah, if you can support me and you want to support me financially, honestly, I will be grateful for that. But this is how it's going to work. I will not be putting out my account number on the internet, at least not now. You know, if I was in UK and I have Monzo or my PayPal, you know, is functioning, I have a PayPal account, you know, I would put those out because I think it's safer. But saying put out my account number, I have not really gotten to that resolution to do so. Yeah, but if you want to support me financially, honestly, I wouldn't mind. At least when I carry the envelope, it will be heavy. So I'll just put my email address in the description box, and you can reach out to me. I will send you my details, and you can send me whatever you want to support me with. Honestly, it will be really sweet, and I will be very thankful. Do you know, if you send me 1,000 naira, I'll be very grateful, because I will never believe that you will send that to me. That's how appreciative I am, because even 10 naira is not easy to make. Okay, so I thought this was going to be a brief video, but it has apparently gotten to this point and I had to end it. Okay, but anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been lovely coming back to doing a video and audio recording. So until the next time, hopefully very soon, again, it's a bye for now. Choose, guys.